Hi everyone, welcome again to our Foundation Table Talk vlog. We're really excited that you tuned in again. Thank you very much. I'm really excited about today's program because we're bringing back one of our previous speakers, Mr. Jim Holm from the Wells Foundation. Jim, thanks for being here today, coming back and be able to spend a little time with us and share some more valuable information.
Thank you, my pleasure. It's great to be back.
Last time we had you here, you talked about some of the different options that were available for people to make a charitable gift. I want to talk about one of those today called a charitable gift annuity. I know you're very familiar with those, but I imagine a lot of people maybe aren't quite familiar with what a charitable gift annuity is, but I bet they hear the word annuity and they get a little panicked. Maybe you better explain a little bit how this is different.
Thank you. I think your introduction was spot on. First and foremost, this is a charitable gift. A donor is making an irrevocable gift to a charity, in this case Wells Foundation. The Wells Foundation manages that gift, and in return, the donor can expect to receive an income for their life or lives.
So you could do it for one person or more than one person?
Correct. You can do it for up to two people.
Okay.
Typically, it's husband and wife.
And it's for life?
It is.
Don't a lot of annuities end at a certain time frame or age?
That would be in the commercial annuity environment. There are different rules and regulations, guidelines that an insurance company would follow for their annuity program. This is a gift. This is a gift with an annuity attached to it.
So if people want to create a charitable gift annuity, they start with their donation, and then what happens from there?
A gift is made to the foundation. The minimum to establish a charitable gift annuity is $10,000. Wells Foundation takes those assets. They give you a gift acknowledgement for the charitable portion of that gift. So for example, if you made a gift of $10,000, the charitable portion may only be $4,000 or $5,000. Why? Because you are going to receive an income stream for your life. From there, Wells Foundation sends out quarterly payments, generally electronically to your bank account, and we will continue to do that for your life. When the Lord calls you and your spouse home and that gift annuity terminates, the remainder in that gift annuity then is distributed to the charity that you've designated.
Is there a significant amount that then goes to charity at the end?
There is. Typically, with the way the rates are established, we expect about 50% of the gift to ultimately flow through to the charity.
So a person will give a donation. I'm assuming because it's a donation, they get a tax deduction?
They do. And now this being a tax season, I'm sure everybody has been wrestling with their tax forms recently. Gifts to a charitable gift annuity are eligible for a income tax charitable deduction. Typically, that would be about half of the value of the gift when it was made.
Now, you said there's a $10,000 minimum. Is there a maximum?
If there is, we haven't found it yet. No, actually, once a gift annuity gets over $500,000, then we take a look at our reinsurance options just to make sure that we can always guarantee that income payment is going to go to the donor.
Okay. What's a good age to create a charitable gift annuity?
The minimum age to set up a charitable gift annuity is 65, but typically the average donor is going to be in their 70s, mid-70s. At that age, you'll see a distribution rate or annuity payout rate in the 4 to 5% range. Typically, it's a situation where a donor would really like to do more to support your ministry, but for whatever reason, they feel a need to continue to receive an income payment from that asset. So, for example, they may have it in a bank CD, earning whatever the bank CD is paying right now, not a lot, and maybe they're using that income to support their ongoing lifestyle. By setting up a gift annuity, again, it's not an investment, it's a gift, but by putting the money into a gift annuity, the cash flow from that asset increases. Now the donor may be getting 4.5%, 5% in distributions that they can use to pay for ongoing living expenses. And at the same time, they can provide a gift for Kettle Moraine so that when the Lord calls them home, that check, that distribution goes to Kettle.
So it really is a win-win for the donor as well as for the ministry. And this could be their church, it could be Kettle, could be the KML Foundation.
Absolutely, and it could be all three. You could set up a gift annuity, and you could provide a letter of instruction to the foundation telling us when the time comes to make a distribution. These are the three ministries that we want to remember.
Fantastic. Now, I've worked with people that have said, I've created a charitable gift annuity. I did that 2 or 3 years ago. I really like it. Can I do another one?
Yes. In fact, we have donors that regularly do multiple gift annuities. They receive the income payments and realize, you know what, we don't need this income. We have plenty. They save up the distributions. When they have an additional $10,000, they establish another gift annuity.
So it works for them to be flexible enough to do this when they're comfortable. That's one of the things, Jim, that I think both the Wells Foundation and the KML Foundation really emphasize, is that this isn't about how much can we get, it's how can we help the donor be accomplishing their goals for supporting ministry, but also in this case, maybe providing a little extra income for them during their lifetime.
Absolutely. That's where it starts. The donor that wants to make the gift to support the Lord's work.
Are there any other life income gifts like a charitable gift annuity that people should be aware of?
There are. When we talk about life income gifts, there's usually two types we talk about. The simple way, using a charitable gift annuity, you simply write the check, send it in with a completed application, and your process is started. Another way, a more complex way, would be a charitable remainder trust. We would use a charitable remainder trust in situations where maybe the asset isn't able to be liquidated immediately. For example, let's say you have a piece of rental property. You're ready to get out of the rental business. You'd like to make a gift from that. We can set it up through a charitable remainder trust.
Okay. Is it possible to create a charitable gift annuity with something like appreciated stock?
You can. Not only can you set it up with the gift of appreciated stock, you can set up the payments to start at a time in the future. So maybe you're in your late 50s, early 60s, you're in your high income earning years, you'd really like a charitable deduction, yet you're still working towards your retirement, which is coming at some time in the future. You can make a gift today, get your tax deduction today, but defer your payments from your gift annuity to a date in the future. Or if you're not sure what that date might be, you can establish a gift annuity today and say, I want to start the payments sometime in the next 5 to 20 years. You may find that you never need that income out of the charitable gift annuity, or you may find after 5 years, 10 years, you'd really like that supplemental income to come out. You simply contact the Wells Foundation and turn the income on.
So there are a lot of options, which is good. From my experience, sometimes a lot of options means a lot of confusion. I'm going to suggest that if you have an interest in a charitable gift annuity, but you're still unsure about some of the details, contact me or contact you directly. I'm sure you'd be able to answer their questions, Jim. They would certainly feel comfortable, I hope, talking to you and be able to get some of those answers. Because this certainly seems like a great option for people who are in those situations where they would like to support ministry, but maybe still need a little income for the rest of their lives.
You know, it is a great option. And when I think about our gift annuity pool, 640 contracts right now, $12, $13 million. Donors regularly receiving their quarterly income payments, knowing in their hearts that they've provided for the Lord's work upon their death. Just a wonderful opportunity.
That's fantastic, Jim. Again, thank you for being here today. This is really valuable information. It's practical information that I think people really appreciate. So thank you. And we just might invite you back again for more information on a few of these other options. Thanks for tuning in today. I really do want to thank Jim Home and the Wells Foundation because they really are a great benefit for us. I can tell you, I've worked with people over the years that have created a charitable gift annuity, sometimes for KML, sometimes for the KML Foundation, sometimes for their church. But in every case, I've encouraged them to use the Wells Foundation to actually manage it, and they do wonderfully. And I think all the donors have agreed it's the greatest option out there. So really want to recommend that if you have any questions, give me a call or you can talk to Jim directly. But as always, remember we do this because it's your life, it's your plan, it's your legacy. Until next month, I'm Paul Stamiska. Stay safe and healthy.